Welcome back to the part 2 of the File Explorer tutorial. So in this tutorial you will actually learn how to resize your window, resize the window, minimize, maximize and close your window. So in the part 3 of this File Explorer tutorial we will talk about the various types of tabs and what they actually do. So let's get started on how to resize the File Explorer. So in order to resize the File Explorer, you have to move your mouse to the top, close to the end of the File Explorer. So when you are taking it close to that part of it, you will notice the cursor of your mouse will change. So it has changed and it has this double arrow on both sides. So you can now left click, hold and move vertically or downwards. So you can bring it down or take it up. So this is how you resize vertically, and in order to resize horizontally you do the same thing. You take your mouse towards the end of the Explorer, and then you notice this double-sided arrow which gives you the room to resize. So when I left click and hold and then move inwardly or outwardly, I will actually change the size of the File Explorer. So I prefer like this. So the other part you can also resize is this area here in between these two tabs. So you can bring your mouse towards the middle of it, that's the end of this area, and then you notice that you have this double-sided arrow here. So you do the same thing, left click, hold and resize. So you can actually close up or you open up for more space in order to view more the content properly. So this is how you actually resize your File Explorer. So this option can actually be applied on other applications as well. Let's take for instance the VLC layer. This is currently on the full, this is currently maximized. So in order to resize it, we just click here first to restore down, which is to turn off the maximize option, and then we can now bring our mouse towards the end of it. You notice the cursor changed. It's a double-sided cursor now, so you can now left click and drag to resize. See, we can resize horizontally and vertically, so you do the same here. So this is how you actually resize any open application on your computer. But at the moment we are using the File Explorer to resize, to learn about resizing, which you will actually need to know about. So close the VLC and then we continue with the File Explorer. So in order to actually minimize an application, you just click on this button here, the minus button, and what the minimize does, it actually takes the current Explorer, which is the File Explorer, out of view, but it doesn't close it. So when you click on the minimize, it goes off the screen and it is currently open but not visible on the screen area. So in order to access it, you bring your mouse to the File Explorer button or the icon and then you hover on it, and then you notice that it is currently here, it is currently available for view. So you can just click on it and then it will come up. So you can now have access to the file that has been opened. So that's how the minimize works. So the way the maximize works is that it's when you click on it, it takes up the whole size, like almost the whole size of your window, the whole size of your screen, sorry, which is excluding this taskbar area that has the icons underneath here. So it uses from this part to the top part of the screen, horizontal and vertically. So when I click on it, you notice that it has filled up the area here like this, and then you can now have enough room to work on this tab and this area as well. So that's how the maximize works. So in order to bring it down, restore it down to the other size, you just click here, just click back on it, and then it will be resized. So the final one is the close option. So the close is used to close the window. So if you're working on anything or you currently opened a folder and you don't want to close, you use the minimize. But if you want to close the whole of this window and you don't want to make use of it anymore, that's when you use the close button. So when you click on it, it goes off the screen entirely and you don't have access to it here. So that's one thing to take note of. And the other way to actually open a file explorer is by using a keyboard shortcut, which are actually two keys on your keyboard. So you hold down the Windows key and you also press the E option, which is the E button on your keyboard. So you press them together, you notice that it just opened up. So once again, you hold down the window icon, which looks like this, or it will be on your keyboard. So you hold it down and then you click on the letter E, and then this window will actually come up. This is the second way to actually open a file explorer. So when you have multiple file explorer opened, the way you open a new one without using the keyboard shortcut is by right clicking here, and then you have the option file explorer. This option here can actually help you create a new file explorer. So if I left click now, you notice an addition to the existing file explorer. So we have two file explorer. So this is how it actually works. So these are the two methods or two means of opening a file explorer. So if you want to move an explorer around within the screen, what you need to do is you just bring your mouse towards this area before you go out, before this cursor changes to the double-sided arrow cursor. You just bring it towards this area at the top here. You notice from here like this, you just left click and then you'll be able to move around. Left click and then you'll be able to move around. So you can do that from here to this place here. So you can actually move the file explorer around. So that's how it works. So I will be making a part 3 video of the file explorer, so stay tuned for it.